Every time Lydia Mansour goes grocery shopping, she faces obstacles.
The roads are very, very, very difficult, and they never think of blind people, at least not in East Jerusalem or the West Bank.
Miss Lydia, as her friends call her, prefers to shop in the Palestinian-controlled area, where she can stretch her limited resources.
Now it takes us almost an hour to get through the checkpoints, but we can save so much if we do some shopping in the West Bank.
Miss Lydia shops not only for herself, but for 36 students at the Peace Center for the Blind, an educational and vocational center she founded 30 years ago in East Jerusalem. Although she's a Palestinian Christian, her students are mostly Muslim.
The purpose for this center is to help these women to be independent. I decided to give them basic education because they were not at school at all, and vocational training, which meant hand knitting, crocheting, machine knitting, stool seating, etc. If we hadn't started this center, many people would be left without education, without a job, without any interest perhaps in life.
Karima joined the staff after going through the school's vocational training program.
They gave me the permission to do everything, and I feel confidence in myself. That's why they let me do everything, because I'm independent and I know how to do everything. In the day I graduated, the day I got my certificate was my happiest day ever.
Students learn to read and write along with skills they need to take care of themselves. They create products to sell, giving them an opportunity to earn an income.
Each individual has special attention, and we get through the individual just up to where they need to go. Some finish universities, and if not, they go to the vocational center. At least they have something to help them in the future.
Miss Lydia was born near Jerusalem and lost her sight when she was only 2. But she was determined that blindness would not hold her back.
As I grew up, if I took over something, I was always determined to do it. If I was quite convinced that this has to be, I always got through.
That same determination is now turning other lives around. Muna couldn't speak when she arrived at the center. Weeks later, her family noticed a striking difference.
We were really surprised because she was talking and understanding what she's saying. There was a lot of joy in the family because she also was happy that she could say things and people can understand what she's wanting and what she's trying to say.
Muna's father understands disabilities. He overcame childhood polio to earn a degree in business. Now his daughter is on her way to a more fruitful life as well. There are many more women in East Jerusalem and the West Bank who could use this kind of help.
I'm all the time praying that the Lord would give us a building that we could do all our work in under one roof. But if we do not have a building large enough, we cannot help half the people that we really mean to help.
The center has construction plans for expanding the building, but Miss Lydia has limited sources of income and times are not good.
I don't know what the future is. I don't know what the future holds for any Palestinian. We are in a very difficult situation.
Yet she is determined to keep the center's doors open.
Everybody in life, every child has to be given a chance to prove what they can do. Some people are going to be very successful, others not. It has nothing to do with blindness at all. But I believe that everybody should be given an opportunity.
Heather Sells, CBN News.